Is Maya Srinivasan here? Anybody? All right. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure they're going to come looking for their wallet. But that's not a student, right?
No. Okay. Hi, everybody. If I could just have your attention for a second. If anybody has a relative named Maya Srinivasan, your wallet is up here. Okay, thank you.
Okay.
We don't have any Srinivasans in our class.
No, I don't think so. It might have been here from before. Just so you all know how this is going to work, we're going to start in about 10 minutes, so you can feel free to keep talking. When we start, there's going to be a couple of remarks from Dr. Riley and Dr. Brunicardi, and then we're going to have you go get your envelopes by your last name at the letters which are located around the room, and then you're going to go back to your seats. So it doesn't matter where you're sitting. You can go back to your family, and then right before noon, we'll do a countdown, just like New Year's Eve. And everybody will open their envelopes together. I know you're all very excited. So we'll start in about 10 minutes.
Check 1 2. 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 Yeah, check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. All right, so this is for the president. Okay, good. Good to see you. Okay.
Oh, yes, I know. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Welcome. Welcome to the, first of all, let's have a round of applause for the class of 2022. Welcome to Match Day 2022 in person. Right. We have only a couple of hours of speeches first. I'm just kidding. We only have 2 speakers to talk to you, and then we're going to have you get your envelopes. So our first speaker, without further ado, our president, Dr. Wayne J. Riley.
Good morning, class of 2022. What a big day. I want to particularly welcome the parents, grandparents, partners, spouses, play cousins, brothers from another mother, sisters from another mister, anybody you brought here for today. And aunts and uncles, I'm so sorry. Mea culpa. Aunts and uncles. What a great, and children. I forgot about the children, of course. How old is she? How old is she? She's beautiful. Oh, that's wonderful. The children, I forgot. You guys are procreating along the way. But, hey, let me tell you, I was thinking about you guys last night about 8 o'clock, and I said, boy, I remember my match day so many years ago. You know, I didn't sleep the night before, and I was just telling some of you, I remember before my match day, laying in bed, kept looking at the clock. In those days, we had a little alarm clock on the nightstand. And I remember looking at it, it was 1:30. and then I'd close my eyes at 2:30, and you know, that went on all night. But doctors, this is a great day in the life of a physician. Like I said, I don't ever forget my match day. And I'll tell you a story about a little self-reveal, because sometimes our students think that, oh, Dr. Riley, Dr. Brunacardi, Dr. Buttman, you guys had it so easy along the way. You know, you just breezed right on through, you know, to the presidency of Downstate. Well, no, it didn't happen like that, doctors. I didn't match at my first choice. I didn't match at my second choice. I matched at my third choice. Now, as you can see, my career didn't turn out so bad, right? So there's a lesson in this that, you know, part of the road to being a physician, it's never linear. It's sometimes parabolic, sometimes sinusoidal, sometimes it looks like atrial fibrillation. But nonetheless, it's worth it, guys. It is so worth it for what you have done over the last 4 years, what you did before that to get here to Downstate, and my God, the best is yet to come. The dean and I talk about this. There's probably 4 days in the life of a physician you never forget. Number one, the day you opened up that email saying, "Hey, you've been, been accepted," right? Remember that? Today, match day, is very special. And then in about 2 short months, you're going to remember your first day of internship. That I never forget as well. I will tell you a story. I matched at Baylor, my third choice, Baylor College of Medicine, which is a great place in Houston, Texas, where, like I said, third choice, but I stayed there 14 years, right? Had a great experience at Baylor. But I remember my first day of internship, I did internal medicine. Those of you know I'm an internist. I was assigned to the emergency medicine for my first day, and I was on the 12 to 12 shift. And I remember walking in, and I think that's the only time in my life, even when I got married or when my children were born, my knees weren't knocking. But that day, they were knocking. And, you know, the feeling that you have on that first day when you're a real doctor. And I went into the emergency room, and, you know, the nurses were scurrying around. And about 2 hours into my shift, somebody said, "Need a doctor, stat, bay 3. You know what I did? And the nurse was like, remember that? So I never forget that day, that crazy day. And it was a non-call day. I showed up, you know, at 12. I didn't leave the hospital till 2 a.m. on a non-call day because I was so inefficient. But it got better. It got better. But again, I tell you these stories because, again, all of us physicians have had these wonderful experiences that that are formative in our lives, and I want you to enjoy today. Like I said, you didn't sleep much last night, but try to take a snapshot of with your mind's eye of when you open your email and you finally say, "Hey, I'm going to X, I'm going here, I'm staying in New York, I'm going here, I'm matched in what I want to be." That is a wonderful feeling, doctors, and I want you to enjoy it. And I'm here to congratulate you. I look forward to our graduation. Again, we're going to have it at Coney Island in a beautiful amphitheater, because I was insistent last year that we send out your former colleagues out in person, where the year before we had to do it virtually. Very painful to do a graduation virtually because of COVID, but I'm very excited for you. Congratulations. What a great day in your lives as physicians. So I couldn't be prouder of you, what you've done over the last 2 years to keep chugging through your medical education journey. And like I said, the best is yet to come, guys. There's not a day I don't love putting my feet on the floor in the morning and coming to work here, work with other great doctors like Dean, working on behalf of you, working on behalf of the city. Now, as you know, Mary Adams asked me to serve as co-chair of the New York City COVID Recovery Task Force. Whatever I can do as a physician to serve, that's what I love to do. And, the last thing, you're going to be able to put MD behind your names in about a month and a half or 2 months. Doctors, remember, it means more than medical doctor. It means make a difference. Make a difference in your family, your community. Make a difference. because that's the way downstate doctors have always done, is we make a difference wherever we show up. So congratulations.
The Dean of the College of Medicine, Dr. F. Charles Brunicardi.
Thank you, Dean Putman. Thank you, President Riley. Good morning, class of 2022, and soon-to-be first-year residents. Match Day is really a momentous time for all medical students and their families and loved ones. In a few short minutes, you'll find out where you'll be spending the next phase of your training. We and your families are all proud of the work that you've done to get to this point, and we're happy to celebrate this momentous event with you, so congratulations. You all entered this year's match having spent your 2 years of clinical training during the pandemic, which is the worst medical disaster of our lifetime, and yet all of these challenges presented to you, and you did a great job. In addition, you're the second class to have conducted all of your residency interviews virtually. That had never been done before in the history of medicine. And we showed last year that everyone did really well in the match, and we know that our students did great in the match this year. I realize how difficult this must have been, and also marvel at your tenacity and resilience in completing this major milestone in your medical student career over these very difficult years. But even with these challenges, I firmly believe that your downstate education and training you received will provide you with incredible experiences that will make you great doctors. The great strength of downstate are the students that we train, and that's why we do so well in the match, because all of the institutions want our students. So on behalf of the faculty, staff, and your fellow medical students, congratulations to you. We all look forward to celebrating with you as you're notified of your residency assignments. Thank you.
Okay, so now we're going to get you your envelopes. So let me explain how this is going to work. Huh? Yes, don't look at your phone, by the way. You don't want to be ruined by the email that may come, a minute early or something. Don't look at your phone. So here's what we're going to do. There are letters. You remember your last names, right? There are letters starting A over here to Z over there. You're going to go, when I say, hold on. When I say, which is going to be in 2 seconds, you're going to go to the letter of your last name. You're going to get your envelope. Do not open your envelope. Do not look at your envelope through the light in the ceiling, right? You're going to take your envelope back to your seat and you're going to hold it in your hand until we get to noon. I know that's going to be difficult. All right? And then we're all going to count down, again, like New Year's, if you remember your numbers, from 10 to 1, and then we'll all open the envelopes together, okay? So go find the last letter of your last name and then go back to your seats. Okay, once you get your envelope, go back to your seat. I have a couple of pieces of information I want to share with you. Does everyone have their envelope? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, just need your attention for a couple minutes. I have some facts and figures that I'm going to tell you about where you're all going in the match. It's not that I secretly know. First of all, once again, congratulations to all of you. You're not going to hear me when I say it later, so I'm going to say it again now, okay? We're very excited. These are the match statistics for your class, the class of 2022. First of all, we're very excited that 33 of you, that's 18% of you, are staying right here at SUNY Downstate. We're very excited about that. A total of 103 members of your class, that's 65% of you, are staying in the city of New York, and we're very grateful for that. And 128 of you are staying in the state of New York, and that's very important. That's almost 70% of your class are staying in the state of New York. It's very important. The other states that have a lot of students that are going to them, California, 11 of you are going to California. 10 of you going across the river to that state, you know, New Jersey. Just kidding, I love New Jersey. 7 of you are going to Massachusetts, 5 to Pennsylvania, 2 of you going to Ohio, 3 to Connecticut, 3 to Washington, D.C., 3 to Florida. You're going to have better temperatures. 2 of you to Colorado, and 2 of you to Rhode Island. Specialties. The big winner this year, again, is medicine. 38 of you, 21% of your class going directly into internal medicine. 27 of you, 15% to emergency medicine. 12 or 7% are going into pediatrics. 17, 9% of you into psychiatry. 10, 5% are going into OBGYN. I'm checking the clock. I have to waste time until we get to 12. 4 of you are going into neurology. That's right. 4 into ophthalmology. 4 into neurology. And family medicine, also 4. Dermatology, 4. 5 of you are going into otolaryngology. 2 into pathology. 7 into surgery. 7 of you are also going into urology. That's right. We have a thoracic surgeon, specialty, 2 into radiology. We have physical medicine, rehab, plastics, right? Oh, I'm sorry, orthopedics, 9 people into orthopedics. Let's see. Big places. I know, I keep checking the clock. All right, 2 more minutes. Gotta talk for 2 more minutes. Okay, the big hospitals, the number 1 hospital, guess. SUNY Downstate, 33 of you, I already said that. Next, to Einstein, Monty, and Jacobi, the combination, 21 of you are going to Einstein. You got the email already? You're not supposed to say that. Yeah. What's that? How many? Anesthesia. Did I miss it? Oh my goodness. I missed a big one. 16 of you are going in anesthesia. That's what happens when you're first in the alphabet. When you're first in the alphabet. Don't look at the email. You only got about 30 seconds, okay? Let me just give you quick. Other big hospitals, NYU 11, to Zucker Northwell, 13 of you, 7 to Mount Sinai, 7 of you to NYP Cornell, 6 to Rutgers, 5 to Maimonides, 5 to Stony Brook, 4 to New York Presbyterian Columbia. Okay, are you ready? Take out the envelope. Don't again. No, wait. We're gonna all count down together. You remember how to do this from New Year's, right? Okay. So we're all gonna count together starting from 10. Ready? We're gonna start the clock. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.